Let's continue with the Sprinter van build. In this episode I'm going to mount the radio and the backwards camera. So we get straight to the point. Stay tuned to follow up. First I'm going to figure out how to change the radio, and after that I can think about to pulling the cable to the camera. Is failing on me again due to the cold battery, and the GoPro has endurance batteries for the cold conditions. And it's only plus 3 degrees and it's not working. It's funny. So I had to demount, and yeah, typically with old cars you have rust, so I need to treat it first before I can mount the camera. It's a little bit annoying. Now I have to wait a long time until tomorrow and paint it and wait. It takes a long time, the process, but yeah, it's good to treat it. It's not good to keep it, as you see also here. But I need to figure out in the summer when I will paint the whole car. Maybe I have to demount anyway, and yeah, I think I have to do an overall painting of the whole car in June. Especially when I like to have a roof rack. Maybe I will just paint some spots and I can mount the roof rack earlier. I'm not quite sure what I will do, but I still have time. So first I mount the radio now and the camera. It's really important. A new morning, and I hope the paint is a little bit dry now. It has been a little bit of a hurry, the job. It's way too cold to do it, so the quality of the paint job is probably really bad. So I have to consider if I will do it all over again during the summer. But for now, it's important to test the systems, the camera and the connections. So this will be interesting. I'm showing you the connection from a rear camera. So you have this plug, you just plug it in, and then you have a cable which has been delivered. You see here, this is a red wire and the black wire. It's for plus and minus to power the rear camera, but you don't need it necessarily if you get the power up front. So I decided not to use this, so I can cut it down and isolate it. And you see there's enough of cable, so I just went here all the way. So I had to demount this side here to get access to some old cables. Then I just pulled the cable here above the headliner, in between here, and down to the channel on top here, and then into the radio. It's not working. So here I see the camera is working, so I can mount everything. The only thing I don't know is about the reverse, but it should normally turn on. I just want to do a proper walkthrough of the connections on the radio and to this car, which is no one showing exactly on YouTube. So here you have a original cable from the old radio. You just whip it up and down to disconnect and connect the new one. And this is an adapter ISO cable, which is here, the connection. And there follow some different other connections, like for the ACV adapter on both sides. The manual of the ACV adapter is telling you should use this cable and connect it here, but this is not working on this specific radio. So that's why you have to use this reverse cable, which is purple and white, and you see the same cable is coming from the ISO adapter. So this is what you have to connect if you using your reverse on your car, that the camera is switching on. And when it comes down to the remote control, I searched for many hours on YouTube and no one has shown it. So you have to use this cable, which is coming out of the connector from the radio, connected with the brown one, which is on the ACV adapter. And don't use this cable here. And when the AC adapter has two different sides of connectors, so you cannot do it wrong. This here is the USB port, so I just put it down and it's coming out here, so I will fix it somehow later. You have a radio antenna connection, so you buy an adapter, plug it in, and when you have it here, this is the GPS, and I just put it here on top. This is the fuse from the cable behind the car, from the battery camera. As you see, there's a red coming out and a black one, minus. So I decided to connect it with Vagos. So I used a different cable, pull it down. And I connected from the 12 voltage outlet here. So just pull out the drawer and then you cut into the cables. I hope I could give you some valuable information in this video how to mount the radio, a new radio to the Mercedes Sprinter and the back rear camera. If you would like to support my channel, please join my membership. I have 3 different levels. One level just for supporting for 9 kronas. The second level where you get access to my videos, early access, which I upload and you can watch them anytime before they are officially published. Or you can visit my online store and buy some merchandise. So let's wrap it up and see you in the next one.